Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today it has been a long time since I've done a review. I was gonna do one for like the first half of season 5 of Stranger Things, and I was also gonna do one for FNAF 2, but I felt like, damn, those are like too big. Like, my video is not gonna get seen and all that stuff. But maybe I should have done it. But today I'm going to be doing a review on season 1 of It, Welcome to Derry, which, if you do not know, is a spin off show to the movies It and It Chapter 2, and is a prequel to those movies. And it is directed by the same guy, Andy Muschietti, I think that's how you say his name, who directed It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And this one takes place in 1962, the show. So, just to get into it, man, I mean, the acting performances from the Losers Club in this one, because we got duped. Spoiler alert, but we get duped, man. First episode, we thought we had a Losers Club. They get killed off rip, except for like two of them, which end up becoming part of the actual, like, they're the main cast members and they're the main people of the Losers Club, Lily and Ronnie. So then we get a few more throughout the show, and we get this actual losers club. There's the whole military element of them trying to. We think it's like use it as a weapon, which they do, but they kind of have this weird racial thing about it. Like it's like, oh, not even racial, but it's more like, oh hey, if we release it and he causes chaos, it's gonna actually bring world peace or something like that. It was such a weird kind of thing, but um Leroy Halloran, Will's father, who is the father of Mike from the Losers Club and the main Losers Club, we get to see basically their origins and see that Leroy was an airman who had a brain injury that basically caused him to not feel fear. Like that part of his brain where you feel fear, that got damaged, so he doesn't feel fear. And Will, becomes part of the Losers Club. So we get to see Dick Halloran, who is from The Shining, and we get to see him being in this story a lot more than what he was in the books, as he basically gets like so much of a spotlight in the show, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. But like in the book, he just basically is there for the black spot to try to get Will out of there. But yeah, he had a big role in this, and that was kind of cool because I'm a big Shining fan. I liked the movie. I didn't read the book. I should probably read the book because I know it's a lot different. Like I know Halloran survives in the book, and while in the movie he dies. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. All I gotta say is Big T, man. Pennywise, bro, or It, as he's actually known as, was on some demon time in this show, and I love that Bill Skarsgård said, "Yeah, I'll come back," and I love that he actually got a lot of. I think he got a very good amount of screen time, um, and it was so cool just seeing like how he actually kind of operated and did certain things, and how we got to really learn more about his origins on screen for people who didn't read books or don't know much about it outside of the 90s miniseries and movies. So I think he just did amazing as Pennywise. Like I said, going over his origins of when he first got it in like 1908, the identity, and then freaking returning back in like 1935 or something like that. And then just freaking, like I said, the child actors, they were actually pretty good this time. Like you could really feel a lot of the scenes were really good, and just it was just a good show. This show surprised the hell out of me. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I didn't think it was gonna be interesting. I watched it because my girlfriend was like, "Hey, let's watch it." I said, "Sure, yeah, we'll watch it." So episode one, I was already like, I'm hooked, but I'm not that hooked. And literally by like, I think it was like that Black Spot episode, which is like what, episode 6, episode 7. I was in it. I was in it for a ride. And so this was 8 episodes. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest you just watch this, man. Because like I said, Big P, Big Pennywise is a menace. The fucking Losers Club here, they were relatable, and it was cool. It was the diversity in the group a little bit. And I like how Derry, it had this racial tension. It had this uncomfortability. Like they kind of all know something's going on, but they were ignoring it. And it was a lot, but it fit very well nice, and it actually connecting, like the show connecting so much, like The Shining, and doing all this and that on screen was so cool. And they're trying to do a 3-season arc where instead of going forward in time, which a lot of shows will do, they're going backwards in time. So they're going to revisit those time periods that they kind of show in flashback scenes here in season one. So, like I said, 1935, I think it is, and then 1908, and seeing basically, I guess, how those people dealt with Pennywise and kept him held back until the next 27 years. So, if Andy Muschietti gets to do what he wants to do, which is 3 season arc, then we'll get that. But yeah, I say this show, man, it gets a 9 out of 10, man. This thing was very freaking good. Bill Skarsgård was the GOAT. Big P, Big Pennywise, freaking the child actors, man. Lily, Ronnie, Will, freaking the other Richie, and the other one, I forget her name. I think it's Maggie or something like that. They were all good. They were all funny, relatable, just kids being kids, and the show was really good. So, like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. I probably sound a little bit like a nerd here, even though I don't know much about like a lot of Stephen King's stuff, like his material. I've watched a lot of movies, I've watched a lot of stuff. Um, I never really read like I haven't read the book. I haven't read The Shining. I haven't read a lot of stuff, but just watching stuff and watching videos of other people talk about the lore, it's made me more of a fan. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.